So this film is directed by Luca Guadagnino, who of course put Timothy Chalamet on the map. And in this film, you're gonna need a chopping axe to cut through the sexual tension. I don't really know much about tennis, so I can't tell you if they have accurately portrayed tennis in this film. But you have this love triangle, and it's almost like two knights jousting for a woman's love because tennis is a one on one. Each of these guys is on the court on their own. It's all up to them, it's up to their own skill, and they are fighting for her love. Challengers is a little on the long side, but it did keep me interested. I think there could have been some tighter cutting here to keep the movie length down. The runtime is actually 2 hours and 11 minutes. It kept me interested throughout the entire film. I didn't always buy all of the characters' motivations, but I think to create the drama, right, you have to have some of that in there. And it's a small nitpick, so overall, I think it's a great film. Some of the ideas this film explores are what happens when you put everything into one thing, right? You've put everything that you have into one sport, and if you can't go the distance, what does that mean for you, and how do you define yourself? And I think that's an important question to ask, and I think it's sometimes a sacrifice that people make when they choose to do something at the professional level. You know, it's not always going to work out, right? You're putting everything into it, but what are you going to get out of it? I love the music in this film. I believe it was done by Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails fame and a collaborator. I really liked how it was very upbeat and kept some of the sports scenes fast paced. This film explores the themes of friendship, trust, betrayal, and what do you do when you can't choose? While I did watch Challengers in the theater, it does focus on interpersonal relationships and it's a little smaller in scope, so I think it's perfectly fine to watch it at home. You just have to be careful that you're not getting too distracted because it does have a little bit longer of a runtime. But I do recommend checking it out, and that's whether you're a sports fan or not. I think the film is so focused on the relationships and that the stakes are right that it really puts forth a compelling film. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In future videos, I'll be inviting audience members on the show to talk about the latest films with me.